So hey guys, morning. Just thought we'd give you just a little bit of a snippet of what we've been doing this weekend. It was Erica's birthday, so treated ourselves to a little staycation here in the Dominican.
Yeah. You
enjoyed yourself?
I did.
Someone did.
Did you, Fox?
Looks like it. Yeah, we found a great little hotel which is dog friendly.
Yeah.
And on a beautiful beach.
Yeah. So we're in a small town called Cabarete. It's beautiful. A lot of people come here for kite surfing,
Windsurfing, kite surfing, it's all
kiteboarding.
Yeah. A lot of activities, adventure activities.
Amazing. I wish we had our drone with us because yesterday there was probably 100 kites out there all flying. It was
that would have been
spectacular.
Great, yeah.
Like it was so cool.
But the drone still didn't came out. So.
Maybe one day we'll learn how to kiteboard. Who knows? But
maybe. All right, you guys, time to pack up and head back to the boatyard so we can get cracking.
We are Davy and Erica, an adventurous couple who has taken on the challenge of a lifetime. We are rebuilding a hurricane-damaged catamaran, and we are starting to see progress of all our hard work. Subscribe to our channel to follow our journey. When faced with a challenge, look for a way, not a way out.
This is hard work. Sorry, what was that question? What am I finding? So I'm still attempting to remove the keel. And yes guys, we have seen Colin's video, Parlay. Still trying to remove ours. We still haven't worked out 100% if they are just epoxied all the way over the top or not. There's lots of areas where there isn't any epoxy. It's very difficult to see, but I was using, what do you call it? Like the fine saw, as I call it, oscillating tool to get up. And I can feel I'm up in there's an empty pocket up there, but the amount of movement, I've chopped up the keel because we don't want it to accidentally drop off. We've got movement, but Erica was inside and having a look, and apparently the whole keel pocket's moving as well, so we're not sure.
Well, Colin was lucky enough that his were off.
His were off and they were only ever glued in. No one ever bodged them back on with epoxy. So this is a bit more of a monster of a job. But anyway, still got two plans. Either I'm going to get these things off. Today is the last day of trying to get them off.
Well, this one.
I'm going to huff and puff. Yeah, this one. The other one I haven't started yet. Going to huff and puff and try and get it off. If it doesn't come off, basically what I've done, using the grinder with a large blade, I've gone up as deep as I can. This is just the last section, actually, the last 3 or 4 feet. I've gone all the way around, but even if I can't get the keels off, that's given me a really great surface in there to fill with thickened epoxy before I then start to make the curvatures and lay the glass on it. So even doing this, it's not really a waste of time. It's still going to be worth it.
Well, but if there is any moisture or water that's up there.
Well, there was when we first started. When we first started using the oscillating tool, we were getting runs of water. Now, after using the vacuum for a couple of days on the inside of the keel feels super dry, and the whole pocket area, I'm not seeing any indication of moisture. And also we were away for the weekend, which gave it a lot of time just to air dry as well.
Yeah.
So we're getting somewhere, but oh dearie me, I feel like must feel like Stephen with old man's hands.
Hey.
My hands hurt from holding this all morning. Sorry, Stephen.
Alright, crack on, babe.
Alright, it's time to crack on.
What you doing?
I got really white hair.
Yeah.
Dusty Davy. What am I doing? We're bringing out the big guns. So I haven't tried the Sawzall yet. They came with that set. So nothing else is getting this keel off. I've got to cut that glass around and I haven't got deep enough, and all I'm thinking is now I've got a bigger gap, if I can get the angle, I don't know if this is going to do it. This is my last chance. It's either this or it's just not coming off. But I don't want to give up, so I've got a bigger tool.
Well, you have all that beer behind you.
Alrighty guys, so now is the time we're going to attempt to drop the keel. I've probably spent 2 or 3 days going around it and having an intense day today. So yeah, I'm going to try. There's probably going to be some cracking and some breaking and maybe some swear words that need beeping out as well. So let's just give it a go. Or maybe it'll just fall out.
Let's hope it just falls out.
Maybe it's not ready.
It still seems pretty solid.
I think I need a crowbar.
That's gonna take a while.
It's going to take a while, Bill.
I agree with Bill. So it's not ready yet.
It wants to come off, I swear it does.
Someone said, why don't we jack it up? Or jack it off?
I'll jack it up.
That's not how it works.
It's not a porn movie.
Hey! Oh.
Whoever you are that put this back on after the first hurricane, you're not on my Christmas list. I'm not supposed to epoxy them in, not unless you're going to do it properly.
Which you didn't.
Which you didn't. It just left pockets and gaps and cracks and everything and just whacked epoxy in there. So you're not my favourite person, okay? Whoever you are. I'll be back to that side. Oh.
That's how you've been doing it.
Need a bigger crowbar, not a screwdriver. But we don't have one. Alright, pause camera. Attempt 2 coming up.
It feels like it's really on tight back.
It's probably epoxied all the way to the top.
So if it's that tight, I reckon, what? We fix the foam inside and...
This has been a conversation that has been going back and forth forever on what to do with it.
What to do with the damn keel?
That's it.
I could have had it repaired by now if
Yeah.
if I wasn't trying to take it off. I could have had the damn thing repaired, epoxy barricade, and
Bottom painted.
fouled.
Well, if you hadn't listened to me in the beginning.
What?
I said if you had have listened to me in the beginning, we'd be worse off than we are now.
There we go.
Alright, thought is, it's about cocktail hour. I said I was going to get this off today, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
We can tie a rope through that hole to a car.
And then drive as fast as I can?
That way.
That way?
Yeah.
Into the water.
Fine. Yeah, we're not going to pull my boat over at all.
Do you want to show the crowbar first?
That's not bad anyway.
Still stuck. Wait.
Is there epoxy on the top? We don't know. There is. I don't know how to get it out.
Yeah, because you don't want to destroy the...
We don't want to destroy the
Wait.
pocket.
Yeah, you don't want to destroy the entire inside pocket, because rebuilding that is very difficult, because we don't want to have to take out the whole floor. Right? What do you think?
Stuck. Maybe just leave it like this and paint it. It's obviously on pretty good.
Orange sticks better than any other color.
I'm not painting the boat orange. We're painting your boat orange.
We're not painting the boat orange.
Why? Why?
Whoever stuck it on before must have...
Okay, you
This should be
ready?
interesting.
Huh?
This should be interesting.
Go on, Stephen.
Go on, then.
No, this is teamwork.
Oh, you want me to do something as well?
Well,
I'm just gonna- I'm
if
just
you
gonna have a
if
giggle.
you would quit just sitting up there and doing nothing.
Don't give yourself a heart attack.
You are talking to the aquatic stud muffin here. It's still attached back here somehow. I think.
I think it's attached in several places.
Well, whoever stuck it in, maybe they put a Foxy right up on the top and just went, poof.
That's the problem.
They did. They really screwed
If they
us
did.
over. Okay, guys. So decision time. Well, decision's made. We're just letting you know what I've decided. So we've done all the inspection work we can. I've cut all the way around the keel as deep as I can, all the way around. This thing still ain't coming off. So decision has been made. We're going to repair it as is. It's been epoxied back on by whoever previously did a temporary repair, which kind of turned into a permanent one. So we're going to go back to actually what was my original idea of actually stiffening up the keels and making them stronger anyway. The way I'm going to go about this is we've cut, as you know, we've cut all the way around. It's quite deep. Obviously going to clean all this out. I'm going to leave it for another couple of days to let it dry a little bit more. Maybe next weekend we'll start doing some glassing. But I'm going to fill it up in here with thickened epoxy with the Cabarete in it. And then I'll put on, oh, what's it called again?
A bevel? No,
Is it a bevel?
fillet.
A fillet. Then we're going to put on a nice big fillet all the way around. Bought these new spatulas, the silicone spatulas, the ones used for cooking.
Oh yeah, you stole
that was a
my
little-
cooking spatula.
Yeah, exactly. That was a little tip that actually somebody gave us the other day. I think, wasn't that Clark on Temptress?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said they were really good for doing that. So we got some of those in. I'm going to do it all the way around and then start laying layers of glass. So stripping it and then getting bigger, and then going all the way down the keel basically. Yes, we do have this one area of a void inside. We've checked as much as we can. It's about this big here. So we have done some different investigations on different types of foam. and we are looking into a type of foam which doesn't attract mold or anything like that.
It's a total boat product.
It's a total boat product, isn't it? Yeah, one Alf told us about. So we're going to be looking at getting some of that stuff. Maybe you guys have got some advice on that type of foam, or maybe you've got some laying around.
Just touch base on the foam in here. It is closed cell.
It is a closed cell type of foam. Yeah.
So there's no moisture left.
So no, and it feels super dry inside here. It's had days with all these holes drilled in it. There's no more water seeping out or anything else.
And we did have, when we do put the foam in, we might keep the holes in the bottom.
Yep. So
under
anything
here,
comes out, it can actually expand
any
out.
excess can come out.
Yep. So that is the plan basically. Another idea. So this, obviously we know that this is a keel that's in a keel pocket. So once I've done all the repair on the outside, what I'm going to do on the pocket on the top, I'm going to drill lots of holes. And the reason being of that, there is still a few voids in there. Even though there's the epoxy holding it on, there's still voids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up some resin and I'm going to pour it all into these little holes just to close up and make it even more solid, so it makes the pocket really a solid piece of fiberglass basically. So that's what we're going to do on the inside, but that'll be, that'll be later on when we're doing the inside of this hull. Anyway, decisions are made. Let's crack on.
Okay. So my birthday did just pass on the weekend, and obviously the boat didn't get in the water for my birthday.
That was the original aim. Erica wanted it in the water, but the dinghy's in the water. I told her she could sleep in that if she wants. You didn't like that, did you? No. So anyway,
anyways,
new goals.
The new goal is we want to have the boat in the water before hurricane season, which is fastly approaching.
Yeah, it's a couple of months away basically.
So yeah, we want to have the boat back in the water in a couple of months' time.
Which is very much achievable.
Yeah.
We have also, between the two boats here, we have hired a guy called Manuel. He's just about to, he did an afternoon for us the other day, and now he's going to be working pretty much full time, mainly working on Little Sister under my supervision. He's going to be learning a few new skills, which he's really happy about, and we're really happy for the help as well. So it should make things go a lot quicker. Okay, I want to do a massive shout out to one of our followers there, Warren. Thank you so much. You've just got us loads of fairing filler sent into the country here. Absolutely fantastic. It's enormous. It's a big hay bale basically. I'm surprised it made through customs, because when we picked it up it had a small hole in it and there was white powder coming out everywhere. So God knows what they thought this was when it comes through customs. Maybe it had the hole in it because they stuck a knife in it to check. So we got, two very large bags of white powder. Yet to try it, but that's going to be coming up in the next few days. So massive thank you. There's lots of ways of supporting us, Warren. You've just come a champion. And thank you everybody else as well, patrons and all our followers, everyone that's hit subscribe.